We do a lot of stuff. We do software agents that you really can't physically see, but what you're looking at today is hardware-related stuff. So these are humanoids. We have all sorts of other robots that have various platforms around. We do work on collaboration. We do work in vision. This particular work you're looking at is both task-related, robot soccer. We have many, many student volunteers. We have all of our graduate students. The other thing about this is we've been doing this for 10 years. So all of the stuff is evolved from people that have been here, 8, 9 years ago as well. So in some sense, their work is still going on because it's embodied in these too.
Main part of robotics was actually started when I joined U of M, and especially this lab. In here, everything is based on real-world problems.
This year we have compete in 2 events with our teen-sized robots. First is a technical challenge, and second is a robot soccer. In the RoboCup event itself, we have, because it's not only one event, it has multiple events and categories.
We came in 3rd in soccer, which across a broad set of teams is pretty impressive. And we actually came in 1st in the technical challenges this year, which were high kicks and pushing. In RoboCup, everything has to be ready at a precise time for a precise start. And if you're not ready, you ultimately either do very poorly or you default. So there is that real-time aspect. If something isn't working, you've got to be able to fix it right now, which is an interesting thing both in terms of development and in terms of teamwork, because the part that's going wrong might not be the part that you actually worked on while you're sitting there out in the field and you've got to find a solution to this, right? So there's the element of soccer, and then there are also technical challenges that come into play in terms of trying to make better soccer players for the future. So things like, can you push a robot and have it not fall down? What kind of stress can they take for doing that? Can they kick something high versus low? Can they kick accurately?
The problems that you're dealing with is hard problems. And it's not just one specific problem. One problem opens a door to so many other problems. It's like a recursive call that you have to go and solve the very small problem and then go back to the bigger problem by solving the smaller problems.
We have visitors like from secondary schools, and we have undergrad students from engineering, so they can learn more about the programming part of the robots.
If they're really keen, they can come up here. We've got a couple students working right now. We're happy to have more. That requires some element of dedication because the learning curve to do this is not shallow. So you tend to get people that are really interested in it for a couple of weeks, or they're really interested in it forever. But we do get students up here all the time. There are certainly other labs on campus that do robot-related things too, and I'm sure they also have student groups. There's also any number of basic educational robotics kits that you can buy yourself and tinker with, and that's where a lot of people start, probably before they get to university these days.